Hi, welcome to the Great American Stampin' Show. My name is Jodi Reinert, and this is my Stamp with Jodi YouTube channel. We have something really special in store for you today. We are doing our very first ever Stamp Along. So for those of you who ordered our kit in advance, you will stamp along right here with us. If you didn't order the kit, no worries. You'll still enjoy the creative inspiration from the projects that we're going to share tonight. So a little bonus, we are each doing 2 projects. Normally our episodes, we each feature 1. This time with the Stamp Along, we are going to each show you 2. So you're going to get 8 different ideas by the time you go through all of our videos. So go ahead and watch this one and then look at the description for the links to Shannon, Brandy, and Julie. Watch all of their videos and then be sure to go back and give a thumbs up to the one that you like the best. All right, so I wanted to start by showing you the Earthen Texture stamp set and dies. You can purchase this as a bundle, but you've only got like 1 week left to do it. So if you're watching this live, know that you have until the end of April 2024 to purchase these products. They are retiring. Now, that being said, if you don't get your hands on these in time, you can definitely use our ideas as inspiration for other stamp sets and dies and do your own thing. But these, I think you'll be convinced when you see all 8 cards, are a pretty cool bundle that you'll probably want to have in your stash. So this is a 10-piece stamp set, Earthen Textures. You can see it's got an earthy feel and definitely some texture to it. And it's got several greetings as well. So it's always nice to have images and greetings together. The dies are here, and there is quite a variety as well. Some of them correspond to a particular image. So this, for example, will die cut that image, but some of them just add elements to your projects too. So I'm going to set this aside and we're going to jump right in and get started with our first card. And I think I will start with this one. Sorry, I've got stuff all over the place. So let me get all these pieces. I did my die cutting ahead of time, and that is simply so you don't have to watch me die cut. Now, I realize for those of you stamping along with us, you need to take your kit that we mailed and you need to do some die cutting. So what I'm going to suggest is that you just relax and watch and then go back and pause this as you need to, and just take your time and enjoy it. So this is a petal pink card base, and I'm going to use my bone folder to get a nice crisp fold there. And then I'm going to build some of this. So I'm going to start with this vase that I die cut out of petal pink, and I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the top, and then I'm just going to stick this piece behind it here and this piece behind right here. So again, take your time, die cut your pieces, and when you have it ready, that's what you need to do, is just attach it onto the back. Okay, I'm going to set that aside for a moment. I think I'm actually going to do what I need to do with this piece here. This is Calypso Coral, and I've got a Calypso Coral ink pad. And what I'm going to do is a little bit messy, but I really like the effect. So I need to scoot some things up here out of the way. And I'm going to take this and I'm literally going to drag the ink pad across the cardstock. So let me scoot it over here. I'm going to drag. I'm going to overlap a little bit. And what I'm doing is adding some texture. Now you can use your blending brush that you got in your kit if you prefer to do that, or you could just leave it plain. But I love that added texture of dragging the ink pad. It's just a fun, simple technique. Okay, so let's go ahead and get adhesive on the back and attach this to the petal pink card base. Then I'm going to take the vase that I already started putting together. I'm going to add a little more adhesive all the way along the whole piece. and then I'll place it right here on the card. So notice I did not put any adhesive behind these. If you wanted to, you could tack it down a little bit with some liquid glue or a glue dot, but I'm okay with it just free like that. But if you wanted to tack it down just a little bit, you certainly could do that. The next thing I'm going to do is grab these two pieces that I die cut in advance, and I'm going to use some of my Tombow liquid glue and just put a couple little dots. I always get hesitant when I squeeze it because I know it's going to goop out when I least expect it. So just a dot does a lot, just like in kindergarten. A dot does a lot. I just want a few little dots of glue to hold this in place. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. All right, so I'll pick that up. And this I'm going to just set kind of off the edge a little bit over here. So it's going to go right over that vase. And then I'm going to do my second one right next to it. So at any point, if you're stamping along with us, if you ordered in advance one of our kits and you've got these pieces and you need to die cut, you just pause. It's totally fine. You just pause the video as you're watching it. You do the parts you need to do, and then start it up again when you're ready to do the next step. It's such a great thing to have this video tutorial to work from as you're creating these cards. And I can't wait for you to see all 8 of them. I love the 2 that I did, but Brandy and Shannon and Julie did some amazing cards too. And I just love that we totally changed the color scheme of Earthen textures. It's really, really cool. Okay, so next, let's see, I'm going to grab this thank you stamp, put it on my clear block, and I'm going to grab some Blackberry Bliss ink and this little tiny piece of basic white, and I will stamp my thank you, hopefully straight. It's a little bit crooked. We're going to turn over and we're going to take the best of the 2. Oh, I like this one better. Okay, so let me set that aside. I'm going to use this again in a minute, so I'll leave it out. And then I'm going to go ahead and just grab a couple Stampin' Dimensionals, put them on the back. And this greeting is going to get added with some Stampin' Dimensionals just up a little bit. Actually, let me scoot it. I kind of want to center it left to right and then put it up a little higher than center. So this is what we've got here. And then the very last thing I want to do is just add a few of these gorgeous iridescent rhinestones. You got some of these in your kit as well, and you got a whole package. So you can add as many of these as you would like. Just going to do a few there. So that is my first Quick and Creative card with the Earthen Textures stamp set. Let me set that one aside and pull in supplies for our next project. This one has a lemon lime twist card base. So again, I'll line up my edges and give it a nice crisp fold. I've got some designer paper. Now this one is already sold out. If you've got your kit from us, you've got lots of it in there, but substitute with any floral pattern that you need to duplicate this card. Next thing I'm going to do, so I've got that. I've also got some pretty peacock and some basic white, and I'm just going to layer this. I'm actually not doing any stamping directly on this white piece. It's just going to serve as a background for the other things I add to it. Let me go ahead while this is open. I didn't grab another block, so I'm going to do a tricky little thing here and put that block on there. But it doesn't matter exactly where I stamp because I'm just going to go down and up like that. When I set my block down, though, I'm going to be sure to go like this so I don't make a mess. And now I can close Blackberry Bliss. And then I've got somewhere on my table, then I've got this little die that will cut out this vase. So let me set that on my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I will crank that through. And then we'll go ahead and add this to our card. I could have stamped directly on this layer if I wanted to, but I kind of wanted to add just that little extra dimension and have it on a separate piece. So I'm going to go like that. And now, maybe I should have done this first. I think actually, let me see if I can peel that up just a bit. Yeah, I think I can, enough. This is Lemon Lime Twist, and I am going to stamp it here. See, that'll cover it right up. And I'm gonna do it one more time over this way. So it's a crazy mess underneath, but once that goes back down, you never ever know. So we can move right on from that. I cut another one of these. So I'm actually going to take just a little bit of adhesive right here, and I'm going to tear off the end. You could tuck it underneath if you wanted to, but there's really no need to. So I'm just going to set this right in this space and push it down. Now you might think it's a little bit weird because there's exposed, you can hear the stickiness, the exposed adhesive right here. But what I'm going to do is add this flower right over it so you won't even know. Now that flower comes from this big sheet of designer paper. I just took my scissors and die cut one of these flowers. Again, if you don't have this designer paper, we have so many large floral images that you could simply die cut or use your scissors to cut out any of those floral images that you might already have. So this will just kind of set over like this. Isn't that pretty? I love these colors together. So this is Lemon Lolly. This is the Blackberry Bliss, as is this. And then that's the Lemon Lime Twist. Lemon Lime Twist is a retiring color. If you don't have that one, you might want to grab it as well. Now I'm going to grab some Lemon Lolly ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it in a knot. So if I wrap it around, just give myself some extra like that. Should be enough. All I'm going to do is tie a knot, which makes it much easier. So I'm going to tie it and then kind of tuck it up under the flower just a little bit. So I want to pull it, and I kind of go perpendicular like this. Put my finger there, bring the piece that's on the bottom up and over, and then it should lay nice and flat for me. Now what I'm going to do is just tuck this underneath and slide it up on this side a little bit so that that knot is right there in that little groove of the flower. And then I can trim up my ends a little bit and add this to our card. It's that simple. You know my style, quick and creative, and these cards definitely fit with that theme. So we've got some fun, bright colors with our earthen textures. Totally different look than what you're going to see in our catalog. I love the bright colors. Like I said, Shannon and Brandy and Julie did some amazing things as well with a similar color palette. So be sure to go through all of our videos. You're going to get 8 different ideas this week. Our normal Great American Stampin' Show, we each do 1, but this is a bonus because it's our stamp along. So you're each video is going to give you 2 ideas. So like I said, if you ordered one of our kits, to do this, pause, just go at your own pace. If you didn't order one of our kits, use the products that you have and be on the look for our next Stamp-A-Log so that you can get a kit in the mail and stamp right along with us. Okay, be sure to watch those other videos. Go back and give a thumbs up to whichever one you like the best. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.